Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin breaking $62,000 over the next couple of days. I'm going to be showing you some technical analysis on Bitcoin and why I personally believe a new Bitcoin all-time high will be set within the next 7 days, and we're going to be talking about the Coinbase IPO, and I'll show you what I believe is going to happen when Coinbase goes live. Guys, we have a lot to get into in today's video. If you do enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. But without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Before we get further into the video, let's talk about Bybit, the best and most reliable trading platform. Bybit is great about helping you stay up to date on real-time market fluctuations, keeping you informed on what your crypto is doing. Your funds are securely stored in a multi-signature cold wallet. This allows for collections and withdrawals to be made via offline signatures. If you're looking for a great trading platform, you can get connected by using our Bybit affiliate link down below. In case you're wondering where my glasses are, you should check my YouTube shorts because they broke in half yesterday. Yes, I was filming a new intro for the show that I will be shooting in about an hour, and they snapped in half. So now I have to walk around everywhere looking like I had a crazy night in Vegas last night because these are the only prescription glasses I have. I'm going to try and shoot this without sunglasses on. We shall see how that goes. Anyway, guys, the very first thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin, so let's go ahead and jump on to the chart. I want to point out this uptrending level of support on Bitcoin and this downtrending level of resistance on Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin is in a symmetrical triangle pattern that, based on history, should break bullish. If you guys will remember, before the weekend, we talked about Bitcoin having a bullish MACD cross. Well, unfortunately, because of sideways trading on Bitcoin, we have now had a bearish cross, and the MACD is continuing further down. But one thing I would like to point out is that even though, yes, Bitcoin has fallen over and has started trending to the downside, we are spending quite a bit of time up here against the resistance. And for any of you guys in the know about technical analysis, you will know that whichever level the market trades around, whether the resistance or the support, that is typically the level that the market is going to break. In this case, that means that Bitcoin should be expecting to break the downtrending level of resistance if all stays true to form. But let's back up. Let's talk about the dynamics of this symmetrical triangle pattern so that we fully understand what's going on. First things first, we need to take a look at volume and make sure that volume is actually declining. As you guys know, whenever you're in a symmetrical triangle pattern, volume should be declining. That lack of volume normally goes along with a lack of volatility, and that shows that you are in a strong symmetrical triangle pattern that is building up tension and is likely going to break out. Okay, we're going to come back to the technical analysis, but I want to point something out real quick over on this article. Bitcoin on brink of strong breakout, says analyst ahead of Coinbase IPO. If you didn't know, Coinbase is going IPO, and IPO is an initial public offering. That's when a private company gets listed on a public stock exchange like the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ or CME. Coinbase will be the first cryptocurrency company in existence to go IPO, and you will be able to trade its stock starting on the 14th of this month. Of course, this is a massive piece of news, and this is a huge fundamental development for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space, and it will certainly have impacts on the Bitcoin price. I'm gonna have to squint here to read this article. Bitcoin is primed for a price breakout after beating out volatility, but April may still produce a surprise sell-off. In his latest market update on Friday, Philp, co-founder of trading suite Decentrader, said that he now expects upside to take over Bitcoin USD. He goes on to say, a comparison worth noting is what happened to Bitcoin when it originally broke through $20,000 resistance. A pattern of sudden breakouts followed a protracted period of consolidation, and regression could end up characterizing $60,000 as well. So what he's essentially saying is that in the same way Bitcoin hit its head against $20,000 for a little while before it finally broke out, we may well see the exact same thing happen on Bitcoin at $60,000, and it might need to hit its head up here a little bit again. Now let's back up. I want to remind you that the long-term technicals on Bitcoin are very bullish. For example, yes, volume is declining, but keep in mind out here on the weekly chart, the volume is still higher than it has been in previous years by a large margin. Also, remember that Bitcoin is far above the 20 weekly exponential moving average, and in fact, it could pull all the way back down to $43,000 before having to even touch it. All of that combined with the fact that over the last 200 days, Bitcoin has rallied 600%. And it's not hard to understand why I'm saying that the long-term fundamentals on Bitcoin are bullish. And the reason I bring that up is because if you look at the daily chart MACD, and that's the only thing you look at, and you see that bearish cross, you might think, oh my gosh, Jeb, Bitcoin's not going to break $60,000. It's going to crash. Didn't you say, Jeb, that whenever a bullish cross comes to Bitcoin, generally speaking, there's going to be an uptrend? So wouldn't that necessitate that a bearish cross on MACD would generally lead to a downtrend? Yes, but guys, remember, technical indicators are not always going to be accurate. Sometimes you're going to see a signal flash and it's just not going to happen. Right now, even though a daily chart indicator such as the daily chart MACD is signaling downwards movement, that doesn't mean that we're actually going to trend to the downside. In fact, the long-term fundamentals and the long-term technicals are very clear that Bitcoin is resoundingly bullish. Combine that with the fact that Ethereum just broke all-time high on Friday and the fact that Coinbase is going IPO, and you see my argument for Bitcoin breaking $60,000. Now, the final point that Phil makes is that when Coinbase goes IPO, there is a chance that the market will correct. The reason for that is because if you've ever heard the idiom, buy the news, sell the release, then you'll understand. Coinbase is going IPO. That's a very bullish thing, but after it goes IPO, then all of a sudden the news is dead on the chamber because it's finally actually happened. Historically speaking, whenever something releases, such as the Coinbase IPO releasing, that's why they say buy the news, sell the release, whenever this releases, there is a chance that everyone that was hyped up about the Coinbase IPO will now sell and then provide selling pressure and drop the cryptocurrency market. It's very possible. So on April 14th, I would watch out for a correction. That being said, I do think in the next 7 days, and at least in this month of April 2021, we are going to break $60,000 and we are going to rally much, much farther. But I want to hear your take in the comment section down below. Where do you think Bitcoin is heading? In fact, I'm going to have a competition. If you tell us where you think Bitcoin will be a month from today, I will pick one lucky winner and I'll give them a shout out on tomorrow's video. So let us know in the comment section down below, where do you think Bitcoin is heading a month from today? I'll tell you where I think it's going to be. I think we'll be trading around $70,000 to $80,000, probably closer to 70. Before we go though, guys, I do want to mention that this channel is sponsored by our very own Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you'd like to join 3,500 students that have gone through our academy and have learned everything they need to know about technical analysis so that they can profit in trading and investing in cryptocurrency markets, I highly encourage you to check us out with the link in the description box down below. CT2A is your one-stop shop to learn everything you need to know about technical analysis, and the reason that you want to learn about technical analysis is because everything I've just shown you in this video is exactly how I trade. It is how I invest. This is the method by which we inform ourselves so that we can make profitable trades and investments. Let me give you an analogy. If you want to go into astrophysics, or you want to go into rocket science, or you want to go into chemistry, you simply have to learn math, correct? Math is the language of science. Well, my friends, technical analysis is the language of trading. If you don't understand technical analysis, you're not going to understand where to place your trades, and therefore you're going to have a very hard time being profitable in these markets. That is why we teach you guys about technical analysis. And I know what you're thinking, Jeb, why would I take your course on technical analysis when I could just go and learn it for yourself? That's a good question, because that's exactly what I did. But here's the thing. I spent thousands of hours learning what I know about technical analysis to become proficient enough where I can sit down and I can make one of these videos with 2 minutes of planning, because I've seen these charts for thousands and thousands of hours over the course of the last 4 years. I've been working in the space every single day. When you join the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, you're not joining for some hidden secret formula. I'm not trying to sell you a silver bullet like those ads over on Instagram you see all the time with the dude with the six-pack saying, if you join my course, I'll give you a six-pack in 7 days. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save you time, because my friends, what took me thousands of hours to learn, I have condensed down into 12 hours of course material so that you can learn it by next Monday. If you want to buy your time back so that you can spend more time with your friends and your family and enjoying the profits that you're making in cryptocurrency, I highly encourage you to join us with the link in the description box down below. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. That's going to wrap it out for today's video. But before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.